Kathy Hochul shook a lot of hands at a Lancaster Democratic Committee event on Thursday, but one place that's not showing Hochul much love these days is the New York Times. This week it endorsed Columbia Law School professor Tim Wu for lieutenant governor, and the newspaper has attacked Hochul's voting history, writing that she has a deeply troubling record on health reform, gun control, and environmental deregulation. What do you make of the New York Times endorsement?
I'll tell you, right now I'm in Western New York, feeling much more at home in Lancaster, and I know that the people who know me best know my record of accomplishment.
Hochul's record on health care is under attack because she opposed parts of the Affordable Care Act while running for Congress in Western New York, and she's under fire for receiving an endorsement from the National Rifle Association in 2012.
Kathy Hochul's views and votes should be considered disqualifying for someone who is seeking the nomination of the Democratic Party in this state.
The New York Times writing she undoubtedly embraced those views to try to win re-election in a district that had become a stronghold for Republicans, but her willingness to shift politically does not suggest she would offer any kind of independent judgment. The perception from your critics, it seems like right now, is that you ran in Western New York more conservatively, and now you're changing your stances to run statewide. How do you respond to that?
I'm not buying that, and nobody is.
Hochul says the NRA supported her because she simply stood up for hunters' legal rights, noting that she did support background checks.
The reasonable gun owners I talk to and the non-extremists on both sides understand that those are not inconsistent positions, but they really represent the mainstream views in the area I represent in Congress. So that's my answer.
What about your stance on health care?
I stood up for the Affordable Care Act, but I also said many times that it needs to be fixed. There are certain components that need to be fixed. I never voted to repeal it.
As a member of Congress, Hochul was on record as opposing the medical device tax, but in 2012, she specifically did vote against repealing the Affordable Care Act, saying in a statement back then that she supported it because, quote, House leadership offered no alternative other than to return our country to a broken, unsustainable healthcare system. Danny Spiewak, Channel 2 News.